Hey folks, welcome to the Wealth Transfer with TC. Today I'm going to discuss what happened with the stock market and Jerome Powell's raising of the rates. I'm also going to touch on Shiba Inu, Luna Classic, kind of go over the September calendar and discuss a few other things. Now, before I get into this, folks, I'm not a financial advisor. I am just sharing information, giving you my thoughts and my opinions on that information. And if you guys like these videos that I make, the support links are down below in the description and also the About section of YouTube. Now, folks, today Jerome Powell came out and they said they're raising the rates by 75 basis points. A lot of people thought it was going to be at 100. And, I think myself that if they would have came out with 100, you would have saw the stock market probably, at least the Dow, go down by maybe 1,200, maybe even 1,500 points. But with the 75 basis points, you saw it, as you can see here, it only went down by 522 points. Now, you can see some of the fluctuation in that too as well. We saw a massive dip and then it came back up and then it just crashed towards the end of the rest of the trading day, right? So it lost 522 points. Personally, considering what Jerome Powell really wants, he really wants to see the stock market down even more from where it's at right now. I mean, we're looking at the 25,000 range is what he's really looking for. Now, we do have some more numbers coming out on September the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. The numbers, let's see, the 28th, the U.S. International Investment Position, whatever that is. I don't think that's going to have any effect. The gross domestic product, the third estimate. So that could be something that could pull down the stock market on the 29th, right? And then personal income and outlays, September 30th, gross domestic product by state and personal income by state. Maybe the gross domestic product, the third estimate that comes out on the 29th, that might have more of an impact than some of these other items on the following day. So, that all this remains to be seen, right? Because we're expecting a lot of things to happen by the end of September. All right, so taking a look at the cryptocurrency markets, Bitcoin is just down 2% for the day, Ethereum down 3% for the day, but down 17.5% for the week. September was supposed to be a big month for cryptocurrency, and it's ended up being a dud. And it kind of sucks that all this kind of came in the same month as, the rate hike and all that stuff. So XRP, 40 cents. So it's gone up. People are making money right now if you're cashing out. Most of us, I believe that we are holding on to our XRP, and there's still the prophetic word dealing with that, right? And, when I made that video about XRP and about Christopher Harris in his dream about that XRP was going to lose this case. And there's a lot of people that don't see it that way, right? And, folks, you are dealing with a corrupt government and a corrupt judicial system. Okay, so don't think that this judge is going to vote in favor of XRP and basically change everything. I don't think that we're at that point yet. And you know what? The other thing that I thought about too as well is very interesting. How many people are really seeing the outcome of the XRP case when it comes to prophecies, prophetic words? And there's not that many. And actually, there have been some that made some predictions in 2021 multiple times that it was going to be settled in 2021, and that never came to fruition. Cardano was supposed to be having a big week this week, and it's down 7.83%. Shiba Inu down 12% for the week. And Stellar is getting some of that residual off of XRP. And then we have Terra Luna Classic, 302884. And that's really surprising, folks, because, we had the week of the 12th, right? That's when the burn tax is. Now, the burn tax did not officially get implemented until the 21st, right? So the week of the 12th was a dud. But also you had the Ethereum merge, which people sold off before that particular day even occurred. They were trying to take their profits because they probably figured a lot of other people were going to take profits too as well. Buy the rumor and sell the news. The Luna tax being implemented today, we should see the increase in burnings. And, we also have the fall season beginning. There is that prophetic word about Shiba Inu at the end of the summer. And of course, people are going to argue, well, a lot of people talk about the last week of September because it's a Jewish New Year, and then you have Shemitah. Some people say, well, give it a few more days. Okay, well, we'll just give it to the end of September, right? Because there's a lot of other prophetic words about September. But as far as specifically that particular prophecy, if you take it 100% for what it is in the end of the summer, that would end actually tomorrow. So that remains to be seen, right? But we also have Shiba Inu that is supposed to be launched in September. We're also, too, looking for Zion Oil and Gas to make their announcement on whatever they're doing. And I'm probably going to do a separate video on it. I think there's a lot of corruption, several different ends when it comes to the shorting and when it comes to the information that is getting out or leaking out, and as well as people in a social media group manipulating the price, trying to keep it as high as they can. So there's a couple things that I have some issues with. But I will go ahead and give you guys an update here in the next 24 to 48 hours on Zion Oil and Gas. So, folks, when it comes to this wealth transfer, we're just waiting. It actually has begun, especially when it comes to Luna Classic. The burns are going through, so that means at some point you're going to start to see Luna Classic begin to rise up. And it's really foolish, especially for a lot of people in the world, that they're not involved in Luna Classic. Don't wait till it hits 1 cent. Don't wait till it hits $1 to get in. That's just my personal opinion. But I know what the burn tax, what it's going to do, and then we begin to reach our different pricing points. The enemy doesn't want any of this wealth transfer to happen, so he's doing everything he can to stop this from happening, and using the governments, using hedge funds to manipulate the markets to make sure that we don't partake in any type of wealth transfer. So what do I expect next? Well, we just sit back and wait. So I thank you guys for listening. God bless. TC out.